Mike, what the hell are you doing, man?
That's my character. I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage. And then I pick up the trash can and I bash the guy on the head.
Oh, that's
Bati-Bati Book Club.
Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, those who lie betwixt or outside, to yet another episode of the Bati-Bati Book Club. I'm your host, the War Master Horist of Shoving Forks in Foreheads, Squill, joined as always by my co-host Walk. How you doing?
What's up, brother? Today we're going to be talking about the greatest Terry of them all, dude. We're going to be talking about... What were we talking about?
So, there was a recent untimely passing of a wrestler named Terry. You guys probably all saw it. So today we're talking about Black Terry.
Hey!
And also that bum Hulk Hogan died. So there's that.
Suck it, suck it, suck it.
Dead.
Dead. Rest in peace.
All right. It's been like a month and a half since our last podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I've been hanging out. I've been doing jiu-jitsu. I've become a leg locker. This is sad. Let's see. What else have I been doing? I don't know. I'm on summer break. I've been hanging out.
Yeah, me too.
It's been I've been living the high life. Just sitting, chilling, maxing out, laxing. Not playing some b-ball. I can't do that.
Oh man, I was.
You were? You were having a good time playing b-ball outside of school?
Yes, I was. Yeah. Well, it's in my neighborhood, but yeah.
My fault.
Full contact basketball. That's how my family plays it.
Yeah.
Basically, we don't call fouls, so.
Okay, so you just like run at each other and do like Brody King cannonballs at each other?
Well, yeah, my brother and I were playing one-on-one, and you know how if you lose possession or if you have to pick it up, you can't dribble anymore. So at one point, he like shoulder checked me, and I fell over with the ball, and obviously I can't stand back up and dribble, and so I was basically playing guard and chucked it at his chest to bounce it off him, so then I could regain the possession.
Dude, that's how basketball should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Basketball has far too often. I feel like it suffers
Been bound
from soccer
by petty
syndrome.
human morality.
Yeah, right. I feel like soccer should allow kicks to the head. I think that's a good idea. Like you could do like a crescent kick onto like the goalie.
I do like that.
I think that would make that sport good.
So we are in light of Black Terry's untimely passing. We'd like to revisit his career. It was like our second episode?
Yeah, actually, it was our second episode. Very fun episode. I was very wrong
On
and
Mr.
didn't
Terry.
recommend Mr. Black Terry. So I think this is sort of an amendment to that.
Mhm.
I am a smarter man now. I did not understand at some points, and I did understand, and I still kind of understand. I'm a bigger man, is my point.
A bigger man.
And
I wonder if part of it was just not understanding the various, you've been talking about lucha formulas recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like 3 or 4 kinds of lucha matches.
Yeah.
And Terry does like 2 of them.
Yep. And
which is like the Yave epic where you get normally it's an apuestas or something, and you're doing a bunch of mat work and then outside stuff, and then the disgusting brawls.
I prefer the latter still.
Oh yeah, of course.
For all my Yave heads, I apologize. I just like
you were
watching...
spoiled by watching a bunch of Blue Panther, and
That's
it's hard
true.
to get aside from El Hijo de Santo. It's very hard to match those two.
That's true, but we do have Hechicero.
We do have Hechicero these days.
Someday we might do a Hechicero episode. I haven't watched a lot of his CMLL stuff.
That would be wonderful.
That
It's
would
so
be.
funny seeing him as a good guy in AEW.
He's he's a part of the Callis family right now.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I forget. Sorry, the Don Callis family. We're gonna Wikipedia this. How many members they have? Because it's stupid.
Squill doesn't watch the product, is what we're getting from
I
this.
watch the product in like a 1 to 2 week delay, and I skip stuff that bores me.
All right, I hear you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not counting Don Callis of just like wrestlers, they have 10 members.
Can you really hate a guy for having a bunch of kids?
Yeah, it's just
You
funny
know?
that people keep trusting Don Callis.
I mean, have you seen the guy? Apparently, he's growing his hair out. I was watching one of the G1s, and I think he had hair. That was kind of messed up.
What if he just grew like full, luscious mane of hair?
He was kind of like that when he was Cyrus the Virus.
Yes, he was.
That was actually he kind of looked fire with the hair. I think I think there's a certain kind of guy that can pull off the Paul Heyman long hair with the
Hmm.
ponytail. It's Paul Heyman and Don Callis. They managed to make it look good,
Well,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Paul
for
Heyman and Don Callis.
for the character.
Yeah, it's a certain kind of guy that wears that hair. Villainous. That's
Villainous,
my point.
deeply villainous. And speaking of deeply villainous,
Oh,
let's talk about Black Terry versus Multifacetico. Probably saying that wrong, but it's a lot of syllables.
um, it's
Yes, it
it's
is.
it's multifacetico, facetico,
Multifacetico. Yeah,
facetico.
I'm not sure. We're gonna
I,
say that.
we're gonna say that.
He's
I think
also
that's
known, more commonly known by Guerrero Maya Jr.
Guerrero Maya Jr. I just
Yeah,
called him Multi in my notes.
good old
Um,
multi-tool.
Multi Junior. Um, all right. My first note is actually about Multifaceto's name.
Oh, I just want to say
Uh,
one thing. This is a hair versus mask match.
oh yeah.
Black Terry's hair versus Multifacetico's mask. And of course, it is a Apuestas 2 out of 3 falls match.
Do you ever feel like when it comes to places where it's like mask versus hair, it's more unlikely that it's the guy with the mask is gonna lose it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, these are the conventions of Lucha, right? Like, nothing
Yeah.
ever happens, is the whole thing, be it non-finishes or in the Apuestas matches.
If you really think about it, Lucha really is the Seinfeld of pro wrestling.
Where the status quo never changes
Yeah, you
and they
get it.
never learn anything.
It's true.
By the way, I
Like
just want
how
to say,
oh,
according to the internet, Mr. Guerrero Maya Jr. has a degree in business administration.
is this true?
Yes,
I,
it allows him to combine intellect with skill.
cool.
He's a
I'm glad
cerebral assassin, brother.
he's finally we got the Triple H episode out.
Mhm.
Yeah, the genius of Multifaceted Co. I think we should just talk about him right off the rip before we get into the match.
I agree.
I he visually looks like if the McDonald's M wanted to be a real boy.
Yep, pretty
Uh,
much.
um, he also he is just so golden.
Yes, yes,
He's the big gold one, if you will. But
golden one.
imagine if you put like the outfit of Gold Dust into the body of Sami Zayn,
Yeah, it's pretty close.
and like also has like the physical characteristics of like Prime El Generico without all the moves.
Hmm.
You get Multifacetico. But there's a little bit of pre-tape
We get a nice
before the
video
match.
package showing the
Yes.
the the tension between these two men.
Yeah. I think both matches ended via submission before this match.
Hmm.
Um, Black Terry teams with a skeleton, apparently. That's pretty cool. I'm not surprised
Senior
they team.
Skeleton.
Is there a senior skeleton? That'd be
No,
pretty
no,
cool.
I just made that up.
You made that up?
Yeah,
Honestly, they'd be naming dudes anything in Lucha, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was senior skeleton.
he
I
probably
almost,
exists on like the indies.
that'd be pretty cool. He's probably in Zona 23 right now.
Or sorry, the Senor Esqueleto.
Skeleton. Esqueleto?
Senor Esqueleto. Yeah.
Ah!
Esqueleto.
Esqueleto.
Yeah.
Um, during one of the pre-tape matches, Black Terry used an executioner choke, which I
Yes, he
thought was
did.
kind of nuts. Um,
I can't remember what Dan Severn called it when he used it as a finisher.
it's probably something stupid like the cattle prod or something. They
Dan
for
Severn
the
is an
tractor.
exceptionally boring man just as a person, and then he's just so fucking cool
He's
as
a
a
freak.
wrestler and fighter. Yeah.
He's a freak. I've seen that man fight. He does suplexes for
It
shoot
was the
speed.
Beast Choker, that's what it was.
The Beast show.
Yeah.
All right, hey, if you're into that. But Black Terry comes out. I this venue. It's kind of like a mini version of Arena Mexico.
Yeah, the IWRG, the venue they normally play.
Hmm. He comes out with his buddy with the toxic symbols
Mhm.
on him. Black Terry appears to have Japanese on his penis. Did you do a
It is
translation of the
I did
Japanese on his penis?
I did not. I'm a fucking amateur.
Oh, dude. Um, but Black Terry comes to the ring. He is standing there. I'm sure he won't jump. Multifacetico.
That would be very dishonorable.
It appears that Multifacetico comes out to "Mamma Mia" by ABBA.
Sometimes you gotta.
That's not the last crazy song choice.
By
There's
the way,
actually a lot of yeah.
I just gotta note that the ring is sponsored by Corona.
I mean, right up there with the card battery ad. I mean, it just makes sense.
Hmm.
It just makes sense. Um, coming out to "Mamma Mia" by ABBA. He's excited. He's ready for this play style. By God, Black Terry is jumping him.
Why would you ever let Black Terry come out first
It's
in a
like
match?
it's like trusting Stuka Jr. not to run at you at the start of a match. Are you stupid?
Yeah,
I
he's Stuka Jr.'s whole thing being flinging himself at you on the super long runway.
He's like a Halo grunt. He just kind of runs at you. He doesn't have a thought in his mind. He's just gonna jump at you.
But what
Um,
what do you know? Black Terry does in fact, and it's one of those awesome things where our boy still has his like entrance jacket on.
yeah,
So then he ends up like one spoiler, once like Terry beats him up and throws him inside, he has to like run the ropes with the jacket on. And I've always thought that looks cool as hell.
it's
When a guy gets jumped and he sort of has to impromptu like pull
take off
everything
his
off.
ring gear. Yeah,
Hmm.
for sure. I
And
it is cool.
it allows you to like a hit like a really sick like taunt once you actually take the jacket off. Although in this case, Black Terry rips it off and kind of
Yes,
like pulls it over his head and starts punching him in the fucking ribs.
and like directly before that, Black Terry hits the most fucked up move I've ever seen, which is a flapjack into the post.
Yep.
He just picks him up and fucking bashes his forehead using gravity right onto the post. And this match is number one, it's like 30 minutes and I have like 63 notes on it, so it's fairly dense.
But it does kind of fly by,
It flies
like
by.
minute to minute.
You don't feel it.
I find
Um,
Lucha, I'm always surprised when I look at the runtime and I was like, I thought that was like a 15-minute match.
when we initially watched it, I was like, wow, this is like a 20-minute match, right? No,
Yeah.
no, it's like 10 minutes extra, which I was surprised by.
Yeah.
Um, but
Also,
midway through,
can we comment on real quickly Black Terry's punches?
Black Terry's punches. He does the Scott Hall school of punching, where he just punches you in the traps and
Hmm.
occasionally the face.
But he's not pulling literally anything.
No, he never pulls, which is great and it looks good. Just absolutely piecing dudes up.
I do want to know whether he has a formal boxing background, if ever anyone knows, because there's a few times it reminds me. I mean, in a lot of ways, he reminds me of Yoshiaki Fujiwara. But
Mm.
Fujiwara is really interesting because one of his like favorite little spots is he gets you in the corner and then he starts throwing actual boxing combos with like hooks and uppercuts. Yeah,
Hmm.
he like he clearly understands like punching mechanics and combos.
Yeah.
And while Terry sometimes just like puts hands on you kind of chaotically, he
Mhm.
will occasionally open up a combo to the body, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy knows how to box.
Yeah, he never makes it look it looks sloppy, but it looks purposely sloppy, you know?
For
'Cause it's a
babyface
brawl.
versions of that, Terry Funk and Dustin Rhodes also have similar
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, for sure. I absolutely agree. Um, but midway through getting into the ring, the TV show shows more graphics for this legendary duel. It reminded me of Tetsuo the Iron Man
Yep,
with the
yep.
editing, with the flashing lights and stuff like
The
that,
CGI lightning.
and the super cool making the graphics breathe for some reason.
And also it looks like I'm sure it is a real picture, but so weirdly edited. It looks like they had to like Photoshop two separate images together.
It it looks crazy. It's a crazy looking picture. It adds adds
Mhm.
credence that they hate each other.
And it's El
And
Gran Desafio.
huh?
El Gran Desafio. That's like the subtitle. It's like the final burial, you know.
Oh, that's like the
But
subtitle.
yeah. Oh, and that's not actually what it is. It's like the like challenge,
Oh,
the big challenge,
the big challenge.
the grand challenge.
I'm learning a lot of Spanish today.
Yep.
Um, let's see.
Well, I've said it before, but it's exceptionally easy if you know, like, because I took 3 years of Spanish, and obviously it's rusty. But in the same way that I imagine, if you speak English as a second language, pro wrestling would be very easy to understand because the
Mhm.
vocabulary is rather limited.
Yeah.
So lucha is not horrible to make out.
Yeah, they just say moves most of the time, and
Hmm.
you can be like, "Oh yeah, I know that word." Black Terry ruins the business by doing the Judas effect as a transitional move.
He does love it, and it looks really good when he does it.
It's a weird amount of moves that Black Terry has in common with Chris Jericho.
And yet him at, like, 400 years old working far better than Chris Jericho at, like, 50.
Yeah, shit's shit's messed up.
Oh, during this beatdown, I wanna comment on the guy who has what looks like a bicycle pump, that
Yes,
makes air horn noises.
I think that's just what they use
Yes.
most of the time. So
Mhm.
I've never I thought it was just an air horn in the vein of like CZW, but it's a tire pump so they can get like beats. Like they can do it to like pump in unison. It's crazy. I don't know how to put it. It's almost provides a physical percussive element to your horning.
This one is, free on YouTube, so I recommend you go watch it and see what we're talking about here.
Yes. Um then Black Terry does a code breaker and then
Yep.
another code breaker.
It looks so good when he does it, man.
He does a good job. He just puts his entire knee into the person's face as they fall down.
And then a few times you can see if you slow it down that he like very nicely catches just between the knees on the face. So it looks like he's making like full contact, but he's kind of keeping you like between his shins.
Mhm. He's a safe worker.
Weirdly so. If
Weirdly
you count
so.
being like shanked with a bottle safe, but in the grand scheme of things it is.
You know,
Well,
he could
it
stab you
weirdly does
worse.
well, it does less long-term damage than taking a regular back bump.
That's true, actually. That's the messed
It
up
reminds
part.
me of something, friend of the show, Alistair Fleming has said, where, like, he likes that old, shoot style mentality where you just blast, shoot body kicks at each other, and he was
Yeah.
pointing out that, like, when he's on the indies in Australia, people are totally okay taking a Spanish fly, but they don't want him to shoot kick him. He's like, "Do you have any idea how much if you're doing like a Spanish fly to the outside versus just getting kicked in the body with the guy with kick pads on? Like the difference in damage you're taking?"
Hey, this is kind of uh I don't think pro wrestling fans or pro wrestlers themselves have any understanding of how much it hurts, quote unquote, to get
Yeah.
hit with like a kick
Yeah.
or a punch. I mean, obviously it hurts, but
Have
like if
having trained for like 6 months and taking a lot of back bumps and then also train MMA, I'd so much rather get kicked with kick pads on than take like a top rope bump.
yeah, right? Like Kawada was doing it all the time. And there's a way to do it where you're not like kicking them in the face, low key style, knocking them out. You know?
Mhm.
It's almost safer.
I mean, I would
Um,
argue it is. That's why I think one of the many reasons why shoot style guys last really long
you
because
and you're also just doing
they don't really
yeah,
take a lot of like traditional bumps.
yeah, and they're mostly doing like grappling sequences, which in theory, if it's worked grappling too, I mean that's basically like nothing, you know?
And to add to what the match we're talking about, neither do a lot of luchadors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They almost take like a lot of moves with traditional bumps and kind of save them for like big moments.
yeah. They do it smart.
Hmm. And even like you could argue like when you get a tope, which is a big impact move, catching the guy is doesn't really hurt that much.
This is true. If they catch him, we'll
Yeah,
get to it
if they
in this
catch them.
match.
Yeah.
But Black Terry innovates the camel clutch between the ropes, which is pretty sweet.
It's a pretty awesome move, yeah.
It's really cool looking. Um,
I believe I've seen one of the Guerreros do that. I can't remember which one because the camel clutch is one of their big things as family.
is it? I don't know. Gory. Gory probably did one.
It might have been. I don't know how much gory footage is out there.
He's a genius. I don't know. He did the gory special, which is like the worst move I've ever seen.
Hmm.
Um,
No offense,
but
Gory Guerrero.
I, hey, I don't even think he's alive.
No, no,
There's
no. He's definitely not.
not trying to shit on the dead, but I mean, like he probably doesn't care.
Hmm.
He's made more money in the industry than I ever will. Anyways,
That's true.
Bulldog by Multifacito, Sling Blade, and then a massive DDT.
Hmm.
And just when he's getting his babyface fire, he jumps off the ropes, and then speaking of fucked up moves, I don't know what to call this. A
Hmm.
crucifix driver reversal by Black Terry, but it's also a crucifix burning hammer, if you can picture that.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty
he,
much.
he catches him midair into a three. I don't I don't know what this move is. I don't think it could ever be like done again.
Brian
It's
Danielson could do it.
well, yeah, but like a human.
Yeah, yeah.
Insane. Insane move, 2 of 3. Black Terry gets the first fall. And right after that, we get a great ad, it would seem, for a CD
Hmm.
after the first fall. Um, get your shit in, I guess, TV station.
Hmm.
Um, Black Terry, after the break between the falls, Black Terry takes it to the outside and feeds off the crowd, and then grabs a Modelo and starts beating him over the head with it.
Oh, by the way, did we not we missed the executioner choke on the ropes?
There was one?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Towards
cool.
the end of the first fall. He does the executioner choke on the ropes and then pushes him into the ring into the barricade.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even
Yeah,
see that.
it was
Or is
rule.
that the camel clutch I was talking about?
Uh, I I mean,
Legendary miscommunication here, folks.
yeah. I guess it's
I could have
camel.
sworn I could have sworn it was a camel clutch.
I guess technically they're very similar, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me replay this. But I
Let's see.
believe he
This is
has like
definitely
that. Yeah, no, no, he has like a guillotine grip on it.
really okay. This is not going into
Oh,
the
okay,
final
sorry.
cut. Oh,
He starts with the guillotine grip, then transitions to a camel clutch.
you see it? We were both right. And
Yeah,
that's
we're both
and
right and both wrong.
yep, just how I like it.
Mhm.
Anyways, after that, Modelo to the brain. I think it's a Corona. I don't know. I wrote Modelo.
It is a Corona.
It is a Corona
Spiritually,
because
it's a Middello.
It's
Root for those with a fighting spirit.
yeah, I hear you. Sponsored by Corona, Modelo.
Please.
Two people that don't drink talking about how much they want to
Yeah.
get sponsored by alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah, it starts smashing the bottle over his head, not breaking, for the record.
Mhm.
It it happens every time Terry tries this spot. It never goes the way that he thinks it will.
He really shouldn't be doing it.
He might have done it once, and he's been like riding off of the idea that it'll work again.
Mhm.
Um, sorry, Black Terry, but no, you're just gonna give someone a concussion with glass.
Yep.
Then the ref walks over to Terry and says, "No, no, no, you're not gonna throw that chair."
After you've already just there's nothing nothing gnarlier in wrestling when you hit someone with something and it doesn't break because you're like, "Oh,
Oh,
I
dude,
understand that worked." But yeah, now it's chair is drawing the line.
it's just too much. And then Black Terry throws the chair anyways. And then Terry starts just drilling Multi with punches, like just actually punching him.
Mhm.
Um, and then they get to the ring and they do a mask ripping spot, which looks great. Great color by Multi.
Oh, absolutely.
And then
Because the
Black
mask
Terry.
grip is also it's a great chance to blade
Mhm.
and not have it be very obvious.
It looks great. Whoever came up with that, genius. It was probably Gory Guerrero. If
Because
you think about
you
it.
can kind of catch when he's like he keeps adjusting his grip on how he's ripping
Mhm.
ripping the mask, and you can kind of see where you'd get the blade in.
Yeah, it's a clever spot. Truly, the genius of Gory Guerrero knows no bounds.
Hmm.
Black Terry poses for the magazines by putting Multi's head into the middle rope, and he
It's
starts
very important
grimacing.
to do so.
Hey, you gotta. We
You're
need to
right though.
bring.
There is something distinctly generico. I was thinking about the selling we get
Mhm.
with the baby or the baby face selling of like
Yeah,
just a specific way he flops around.
yeah, right. I mean,
Mhm.
like, it's mostly because Multi is so lanky. I
Yeah.
would assume.
Hmm.
Um, he flops around like Generico.
It's
Uh, but
awesome.
but Multi breaks out of it. He hits a massive spine buster into I don't know what this is. I called it a lockdown chicken winginizer standing thing.
You know what? I'll give that one to you.
Awesome. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but it causes the second fall. Um, and then immediately, after he gets the tap, Black Terry rushes to his corner and gets his waist taped up, which is, I think, a very cool way of selling it.
Hmm.
Um, Multi does hellacious drop kicks, just an absurd amount of drop kicks to the chest.
Which is great to keep, working the midsection.
And
And
then
also
Multi,
a few of those, by the way, it's like instead of having his feet together, the bottom foot is going to the chest, and the top foot is going straight to the head.
if that's that's innovative offense right there.
Hmm.
That's that's like the jack of all trades drop kick.
That's
Eat your heart out, Okada.
concussion innovation.
Absolutely. Must have been a move by Gory Guerrero. Truly a genius of our time. Um, Multifacito runs to the outside with Black Terry, and he gets his lick back by smashing Black Terry over the head with a crazy chair shot.
What a
Um,
nice man he is.
what a nice guy. Black Terry tries midway through getting his ass beat, tries to rip the mask more. Um,
Hmm.
so in character. Um, Multi then does a single leg crab with the arm to target the abdomen of Terry. Genius.
Yeah, yeah, really fucking cool and smart.
Really smart.
I really like the Yave submissions in this.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They really mix together what Black Terry does very well, which is the submission stuff and the brawling
The brain damage.
to create a beautiful child. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not an English major. I just work here. And then Black Terry,
He has some color now.
he gets some color. He tries to go for a figure four, but manages to turn it into stoner control.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not going to try and explain the lockdown to a pro wrestling audience. I don't think.
I don't know. I think 10th Planet might be on the purview here.
Lockdown, reverse, hey, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Massive pinning combo with a head bridge by Multi, very cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Then Black Terry does the sacrifice.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Sacrificed a long way. And then Multi does a heel hook.
Yep. The
Shooter
great Lucha
Multi.
submission. Yeah, it's the rear heel hook. He gets a
Yeah,
reversal.
yeah.
It's really funny because he hooks the leg of Terry, and then Terry just kind of falls over like a fainting goat. And he goes in like he's just doing like a regular figure four leg lock, but then
Mhm.
just falls backwards into the rear side heel hook.
Yep. What a goof.
It's a pretty awesome transition.
It is cool. For some reason the commentator shouts Bukaki, and then
Thank you,
Terry hits a
sir.
lung blower.
Mm-hmm.
And then Multi does his own for a 2. And then Black Terry reverses a sunset flip into a grabbing the ropes reversal, but a manager stops the pin. And then just a lot of manager bullshit.
Yep.
Multi's manager is cheating crazy style for him. I say, by God, the match is falling apart. Multi tries to do a tope suicida, but lands on the ref. Full
Yep.
forehead to uh ring post. Just not ring post. What the fuck is the barricade?
Barricade.
Barricade. Barricade forehead style. Just crazy concussion. Um, but Black Terry brings him into the ring and does a disgusting package DDT.
Yep.
And then locks in a north-south choke. It wouldn't have worked anyways, but the ref is out cold on the outside. The manager punches Multi in the balls while Black
Yes.
Terry gets gets the ref back in the ring. But he manages to kick out to a schoolboy roll up to the 3. Now Terry is bald.
There is also a regular style executioner choke in there and towards the finishing sequence.
Yes, but he turns it into a north south.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good match. I've never heard of Multi, but I like him.
Because yeah, I did not realize he was the same person as Guerrero Maya Jr. Until I did some more research. But he's
That's
still a
very cool.
fixture in CMLL.
That's cool. Shout out. What is the next match we're gonna be talking about?
The next match is none other than Black Terry versus Roosh. A match that only it's from Lucha Memes in 2017. And it only exists as a fan cam that's from Facebook video, and I have uploaded it unlisted. I might put it up at some point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it'd be taken down if I did, but I'll see.
I don't know. It's a house show, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how much they'd care. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know. I don't know copyright.
Well, I
I'm
would
not a
assume
lawyer.
it's not up on streaming if the footage doesn't exist. So
There you go. I think it's either there or it isn't. Go check it out or don't. I don't know. I just work here.
yeah.
Black
I don't
Terry
know.
versus,
Join the Discord server for the channel, and I'll send you the unlisted link.
or maybe not, brother. Who knows?
Yeah,
So Black Terry versus Roosh.
it's exactly what you think it's going to be.
Vertical Video, my
Yes.
beloved. So Black Terry comes out. He's wearing his studded vest that he wore to the last match.
Hmm.
And then Black Terry's standing in the ring a little bit. He's standing there.
Oh, this is very much a house show match. We'll get into it more, but it is very house show.
Oh my, Chris Benoit?
Yeah,
Roosh comes out to Chris Benoit's theme?
he's clearly a big fan of Chris Benoit. Not so much the tactical
Yeah,
scientific wrestling, more so the family annihilation.
absolutely. Just,
Hmm.
oh, oh
He also
no.
has come out to black skinhead on the indies, which is hilarious.
Oh, dude, this guy sucks. Roosh aura farms and slowly gets to the ring. Not a big get it in the ring guy. Um, Roosh tells Black Terry to please not jump me, and
Yep,
Black Terry
please don't.
complies for some reason.
Because they're very respectful men.
Apparently, that's why he comes out to a Chris Benoit theme.
Hmm.
Uh, Roosh, let's see here. Both guys absorb the crowd, Hulk Hogan and The Rock style.
Hmm.
Roosh wants a handshake, and Black Terry complies, and he does the code of honor. Big ROH
What
guys.
what nice young men they are.
This is going to be this is going to be one of those Yave matches, right?
Yep,
I hear
exactly.
so much about.
Technical
Um,
master. By the way, Roosh has like a loincloth type deal.
yeah, what's going
Uh
on there?
he wears during his entrance and then takes off. He's got like
Yeah,
his basically a towel stuffed into his crotch. Um
that's what
it's
I would have
pretty
done.
pretty masterful costuming.
It's it's something.
Hmm.
Um, they do the handshake. Roosh does the tranquilo spots. He spins around. He hits the taunt. And then almost instantly, like the second they touch the outside, it's like Roosh turns into a different wrestler.
Yeah.
Um, and Roosh starts beating Black Terry pillar to post, which is kind of the story of this match.
Yep.
That Roosh just beats up Black Terry for like 20 minutes.
Hmm.
Um, he's throwing him against the barricade. Roosh does an atomic drop on the rail to a super kick, lazy style. Um, just walking around. I- It's there's almost like it. I don't know. There's only so much I can see, obviously,
Hmm.
because it's a guy in the middle of the crowd with an okay seat, filming on his iPhone.
I will say, he's doing a pretty good job.
He's trying his damnedest. He's keeping it on the action. He's not looking at like his buddy.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, he does it for a vertical video from Facebook.
Hmm.
This is pretty good. This is good. This is good. Um, let's see here. The crowd wants Terry to win so bad. Because Roosh is just beating up an old man
Yeah, he's
for
beating him
like
up,
10
biting
minutes,
him. Yeah.
biting him. Uh, Roosh does a great job of playing a cocky douchebag. He does a run up to a little front kick,
Hmm.
where he usually does the Harns, and then does, I'll fucking do it again hand taunt.
Yes, he does.
Uh, but Black Terry's up. Oh shit! Black Terry starts beating him up. He gets to the outside, starts punching him. Black Terry gets back into the ring, and shades of Sheamus as he does the
Mhm.
punches to the chest on the ropes.
It's wonderful.
Um, and then Roosh and Terry go on their knees and start punching each other in the middle of the ring.
Very
Um,
nice.
cool. Crucifix pin by Black Terry. But he kicks out. Um, Roosh tears off Terry's shirt, making
How
him
rude.
kind of look like Tarzan Godo a little bit,
Yep, yep.
with like the Captain Caveman singlet,
Mhm.
and starts pummeling Terry in the corner, but Terry manages to reverse and starts punching back. Um, there's this weird crucifix pin.
Yeah.
that the ref really doesn't know how to count. So he like
Yeah.
counts one, he rolls off the shoulder, and then the ref is like, "Hey, dude, you have to actually pin it." And Black Terry's like, "Oh, motherfucker!" And he rolls back over, and then Roosh just kicks out because he knows this spot isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
But they start punching each other. Black Terry gets a hope spot where he starts bouncing off the ropes, the clotheslines, but Roosh is no selling the clotheslines. 1, 2, 3 clotheslines. Kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun drop kicks Black Terry in the fucking jaw. Just doesn't look like he pulled it at all.
No, not really.
And then picks up Black Terry to a tombstone. Um, and then Undertaker pins him,
Yes.
and then he wins.
Yeah.
I I apologize if this is like anticlimactic for people, but this is just Roosh beats up an old man for like 20 minutes. Black Terry tries his damnedest, does a Sheamus spot, and then dies with a tombstone. And Black Terry, after winning the match, for some reason starts crashing out and runs over to the outside and starts throwing chairs at
Yeah,
the
so
crowd.
this is I don't understand because this is listed on Cage Match as Black Terry wins by DQ. Um,
What? Oh
yeah,
yeah, I forgot about that factoid.
I don't
The
get it.
Okay, the tombstone is too dangerous.
That's one thought. The other idea is was it like overturned like a when a fighter is on steroids afterwards because he started throwing chairs? Or did he start throwing chairs because he got DQ'd? It's unclear to me.
So what it could be is that Roosh was beating Black Terry's ass on the outside too much, and he
Mhm.
accumulated so many cheating points, much like Michael Chandler. But Michael Chandler starts off with it and works down. Roosh
Mhm.
worked his way up to a full on DQ, but it only counted after the pinfall.
Fascinating.
I think that makes sense. It's like rings, if you think about it.
Also, I don't think you commented on it, but a little earlier in the finishing stretch, when he gets his
Yeah.
hope spot, um, they do the seated like on their knees thing, but they just start headbutting each other from the knees, and it's
Oh, they do
disgusting.
just start junkyard dogging. They do
Yep,
start junkyard dog headbutting each other. Great
it's
spot. I love when that happens.
yeah. So this is very much a house show match. It's
Hmm.
not really like the greatest thing you've ever seen, but it's
No.
exactly I think what you want out of Black Terry versus Roosh.
Yeah, you get exactly what you want out of the 10, nothing more, nothing less.
And I wish they had more matches together because the format I would really want them to see is I would want to see them is Zona 23
Absolutely.
because then
That
you get some cables involved, to get some glass bottles.
absolutely. You get a goth chick.
Hmm.
Um, all walks of life watching that match would be awesome. And it's weird that it hasn't happened more, I feel like.
Yeah, and sadly now will never happen
I don't
again.
know. I feel like I feel like Bruce will just rush into wherever Black Terry is buried, trying to fight him, and like a zombie, will Black Terry will just explode from the earth and they'll start brawling each other. I think that's what'll happen.
It is possible that Black Terry will just get better.
I mean, he was teaming with a skeleton earlier.
Hmm.
He communes with the undead, and that's the shit.
He does the Undertaker pin. Oh, sorry, Roosh does.
Whoa! He puts Black Terry up on the symbol,
But could he? Yeah, could he resurrect Black Terry?
Frankenstein style, like the zombie from ECW.
Hmm.
That'd be awesome.
Rest in peace, Black Terry.
Imagine Sandman versus Roosh.
Well, that would just be like, yeah, a one-sided execution.
Well, he would. I mean, Sandman would do at least one table suplex.
Hmm.
That spot is so fucking crazy.
But
Anyways,
Roosh might, because like Roosh in ECW, what I imagine is at some point, because of Carney shenanigans, he just shoots on the guy.
yeah. He'd probably end up killing Paul Heyman. He would be the
Yeah,
guy.
probably.
Somehow New Jack wouldn't. But not Black Terry.
No,
But Roosh would. That's aside
absolutely.
from. But I think, speaking of shindies, we
Mhm.
should move on to the main event. The fucking craziest match, I think, of the selection we have.
Mhm.
Black Terry versus Demus. Now I want to,
Yep,
for people that aren't familiar with Demus, Demus's favorite food is pasta with mushrooms.
it's true.
I have it in my cookbook. You see, and he has a recipe. Hang on, let me pull this up.
All right.
All right. So, in order to make the Demus pasta with mushrooms, you need 5 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, spaghetti, or fettuccine. It's up to you. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 garlic clove, finely chopped, white or creamy mushrooms, sliced into quarters, stems discarded. You can't have the stems.
No
Bro.
stems.
No stems. 2 1/4 cups of sour cream, Mexican manchego cheese. I said that wrong. For garnish. And some ground black pepper and salt.
How lovely.
And in the image inside of the cookbook, it shows Demus hitting a muscle buster. Um,
Okay.
I didn't make this before the show. I think I should have.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're a real fucking professional, you would have.
Eh, you know,
Not an empty-headed fuck.
empty-headed dumb fuck named Just Taking a Walk.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, Demus has really interesting face paint.
Yeah.
Where he looks like a little snake.
Can I say Demus in general, I'm really glad he's in the past couple of years, he's really getting a lot of love. He's a similar brand of guy as Black Terry, in this like
Mhm.
short brawler who's completely psychotic. Um,
Absolutely.
he of course he had that big match last year with Mad Dog Connolly. It was awesome.
Awesome match.
Had matches with Wotan.
Yep.
Uh, yeah.
I
It's
also he also has some
He's even been the DDT, which is cool.
really, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
He wrestled Mao.
That is probably a really dumb match.
Yeah.
I want to go over some more Demus facts.
Oh, his other
Here's
names?
here's some of his other names. Demus,
Okay.
Demus 316,
He
aka
l-
Demus 316.
he loves Austin.
He loves Austin. Mini Skeletor.
Hmm. We did get a skeleton in this episode.
Ah, double skeleton, 2 times skeleton. Pequeño Damien 666.
Yep.
He's not a little person wrestler, which is the funniest part.
Yeah, normally that's reserved for the little people, which
I
it might
think
be why he dropped the name.
Damien 666 is like not that tall either.
Yeah,
Let me look this up. He does just have Damien 666's
whole bit.
oh, yeah, like his face paint.
Mm,
Damien 666 is 5'9", so I guess it's the Pequeño version because he's 5'3".
yeah.
Mini Damien as well. Uh,
But it's also
con-
funny that that wouldn't be like because Damien 3666 has the son, Beastia 666.
that's El Hijo de Damien 666.
I
You
guess
see.
so.
Principe Salvaje
The Prince Savage
and my favorite, Troll.
Troll.
He was trained by Rey
Um,
Mysterio.
Senior,
Senior.
as well
Yeah.
as Satanico.
And Psychosis.
Hmm.
And Green
Really
Demon 1.
an all-star team.
An all-star team to build this awesome guy.
Yeah.
And Demus versus Black Terry takes place in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Possibly the most parking lot looking arena ever, because it is an arena, but it
Well,
looks
parking
like
lot
it's
slash
a
parking
parking lot.
garage.
Yeah, parking garage, like an apartment's parking garage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The promotion is Ancla Lucha Libre Pro.
Ah. And Demus has the snake face paint. Very short guy here. He walks past like a normal sized human, and he looks so small. What a little guy.
He does have an incredible physique of just like perfectly square.
He's truly the peak of humanity. They get a TO for this TO on TO violence.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll walk by Pantera just starts blaring out on
Hell
the
yeah.
just oh it's like I wasn't expecting it. I was shocked. I was like, who the fuck is coming out to Pantera? I guess it's Black Terry. I
He
guess he
loves
fucks with
Pantera.
he fucks with Pantera heavy. Um and he's a big get in the ring guy here. He
Mm-hmm.
waddles his ass to the ring.
Well, this is my
And
point about Terry should come out second because he jumps them every time.
it's he figured it out, and it almost looks like he's trying to jump him, but it's more like they're circling each other. And the Tio Al Refe stands in the middle and is stopping him from doing combat. Um, let's see here. They wait for the bell, and then as soon as their introductions are done, they just start brawling.
Yeah. Well, what did you want out of this? You know.
I yeah. There's more varied brawling than the Rouge match.
Oh, also,
Um
there's a random beautiful lady jump scare.
yes,
Who's carrying some sort of sign around the ring.
I said the Arena Mexico girl here is just a tall lady in a Megumi Kudo cosplay.
Yep, pretty much.
Um there's also a demon ghost guy in the crowd.
Yep, that guy. That guy's fun.
Um
Assumably a Demus supporter.
presumably he's summoning all of the demons. And also the trolls.
The devil
The devil.
down in the hole.
I hear you. Shades of Shingo versus Ishii at the start with
Shit,
lariats
you're kind of
galore.
right. Yeah.
It's
Just two
just yeah.
stocky motherfuckers. By the way, the little as they're like stalking each other, Demus is so fucking twitchy and weird, and it's the little things, you know what I mean? Like
He's he
he's such a freak.
he convinces me that he's a little goblin man. It's awesome.
It's so cool.
There's an awesome cannonball in the corner by Demus. They get to the outside, and thankfully there's no countouts.
Yeah. Well,
Awesome.
how could you do a count out in a in a Black
It,
Terry match?
and a Demus match. This is like if
Yeah.
you do a count out here, then you're fucking up.
Wait, is Mad Dog Connolly short? Because he wasn't that
Yeah.
much taller than.
No,
Okay, yeah,
Mad Dog's a little guy. Shout out Mad Dog Connolly, by the way.
yeah.
I
He
was
has my exact build.
I was I was rewatching the Matt
I'm just slightly
Tremont
taller.
match. That match is cool as hell. If you haven't seen that DPW match
Mm-hmm.
with Matt Tremont, that dude, Matt Tremont's one of the best wrestlers going right now. By the way,
Oh
I want
yeah,
to
I
make that
mean
note. He's like
the deathmatch scene was like, obviously it was popping the IWA Mid South days. Shout out Ian Rotten, Indiana legend. Um, once my
another one for
coach
the good guys.
once my coach and some other wrestlers had to basically threaten him, and like lightly threaten him in order to get paid. I may have told that story in the podcast before, but it
I
was
think so.
popping then. It was popping in ECW, and it. I think a lot of guys because you had Necro Butcher, you had young John Moxley,
Mhm.
you had Drake Younger,
Yeah, brain damage.
Another Indiana legend who's a piece of shit person. Yeah.
No.
You have that. What I feel so bad. Who am I thinking of? ROH guy died tragically. Awesome bumper.
Oh, Jimmy Rave.
Yeah, Jimmy Rave, Sammy Callahan,
Trying
and
acid.
it felt
Eddie
like
Kingston?
it's not a huge deathmatch guy.
He was doing death
I mean,
matches.
he did some, but he's more of a when like Eddie matches with color are mostly like mid South Memphis style brawls.
I feel like you need to watch the Cage of Death. It's like
I
War
have,
Games match. That
yeah.
match is fucking crazy. Eddie Kingston fucking falls to the solid concrete and dies.
I'm just
It's
talking about
awesome.
like singles matches
Oh, okay, that's fair. All right.
because like there's arguably more brutal is something like Eddie versus Chris Hero, which is more of that like Memphis match.
This is true. This is true. Um. Anyways, but
What I was trying to get to real
yeah,
quickly is that
yeah,
it seems like that wave of guys kind of as they mostly all ran into horrible health problems and had to either wind
and
down or
very
retire.
unfortunate encounters with the police.
Yeah, so they either winded down, retired, or are dead. Uh, and it felt like there was a dearth of like deathmatch talent.
Hmm.
Um, for a while, and I feel like only in, like, the 2020s, we've really seen, like, the deathmatch scene become what it is again.
It's kind of awesome. It feels the weird part about the deathmatch scene right now is that it's kind of more sporty. I feel
Yeah.
because people kind of like it feels like there's just like super matches now where like you got like Cruel, who's basically deathmatch Kane.
Dude,
What
I
if
love
Kane?
Cruel. I've seen
Cruel
people
is
hate on
awesome.
him. I fucking love him.
He's just a big guy, and have you seen Schlack versus Cruel?
Yes, dude, Cruel my favorite all-time Cruel match, by the way, is, Cruel versus Colby Corino.
Speaking of DPW, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome. Um, but yeah, dudes like Schlack, it's just crazy. It's a
Mhm.
good scene right now. Shout out Matt Tremont, shout out the boys.
And what's really sad is that now, there's always been the pro res to indie wrestling connection because indie wrestlers are fucking nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
Geeks.
only I think a big part of it, what we see now is we're seeing Lucha go into the indies, and a big part of that I think is Brian Danielson's advocacy for CMLL.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so credit
Absolutely.
where credit's due. And what really makes me sad with Black Terry is I think if he were still alive, he would have done like a at
A
some
career
point as
resurgence.
well, he would at least had like a tour in America. If they could
Yes.
get him to if they could give him enough money to go to the States because we've seen Blue Panther pop up a ton because Brian Danielson loves Blue Panther,
Mm-hmm.
Hechicero, um, of course, Mystico, but it's like he never got. You know how like a lot of times with Japanese wrestlers, and ROH did this all the time back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're a little past their prime, they bring him in for a short run in the States, and
Yeah,
everyone's just happy with the novelty of them there.
absolutely. It's like how Misawa was brought to ROH and stuff like
Mhm.
that. People are just happy to see some of these guys just exist. Like Minoru Suzuki has been coasting off of that for like
200 years.
yeah, it feels like he's been coasting longer than he's been rocking. Still love Minoru Suzuki, of course. Um, I feel like Black
I just
Terry could just do the Minoru Suzuki tour, you know?
I don't think he would phone it in though.
No, he absolutely wouldn't phone it in. He basically does Murder Grandpa, but like not phony.
It is funny that Suzuki's been called Birder Grandpa since he was like 40,
He just looks
and now
old.
he's like late 50s.
He's just a handsome old guy, you know?
Mhm.
He also has the fucked up haircuts, which I think
Yes.
contributes to his looking older.
All this to say is that what I'm sad about is that like Damus has been getting, like because of Dean, he's gotten
Mm,
on the US shows now because I think he did some other US indies sparingly last year following the Dean show that
yeah,
I feel like we were like a year or two of increased lucha saturation
yeah,
that we just missed out on a Black Terry run.
absolutely. It's a shame, but
Mhm.
at least we get Damus walking around.
At least we get Damus. Sorry, where
And
were we in the match?
great question. we just got off of an awesome Lucha Chop battle.
Oh yeah.
Love me some Lucha Chops.
Some of them chops, some of them just punches.
Some of them are just palm strikes, like
And
Boss Root and palm strikes.
because of the intimacy of the venue, especially as he starts to like unleash like full on punches,
Mhm.
you hear he's just hitting them.
Just so hard. It's crazy. And then it looks like Demus runs over to a guy and takes his comically large drink and drinks a part of it and then spits the rest onto Terry.
It's such a good like little crowd bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Demus is very good about
Terry
that.
oddly enough the baby face here, as he was
Yeah.
against Roosh.
Well, I was asking myself that too. I don't know if there is a babyface or a heel in this scenario.
I guess that makes sense because that was like Black Terry versus Mr. Condor, where like
They're just
neither of
two
these
freaks.
guys, they're not all. Both these guys are bad people. Like
Mhm.
so, it's more so like old school Godzilla before he was like fully a
Yeah.
good guy who and savior of children. Like just before the because was it
Yeah.
like is it
When he was
the
fighting
fuck
like Angerus and shit.
yeah. I'm trying to remember the era names. I'm a fake Godzilla fan right now, but the
Yeah, you're
point
good,
is
bro.
he's
ET will
the new
correct us.
he is the nuclear bomb to begin,
Yeah.
and eventually becomes the savior of children, but um
Mhm.
until he gets there, it's a weird thing where he's the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
And
And you get kind
that's
of
what
that.
Black Terry is in this.
Yeah, he's a very he's just kind of a walking force of nature.
Mhm.
Um Along with Demus, and they just kind of collide. It's it's like watching two animals in nature fight.
Mhm.
Unless it's a bird, then the bird is the heel in that scenario.
Mhm.
Um Black Terry punches Demus and Chad walks to a prone Demus and starts stomping his teeth in.
Mhm.
Note that this is the kind of thing that I was talking about with like Loki versus Necro Butcher, where it's the kind of brawl where um it's just fun to watch. You don't really need to think too hard about it. It's just two dudes hitting each other real hard and vibing off of the crowd. I call it the freeform jazz of pro wrestling.
Mhm.
Um, just a very good crowd brawl. And then I start using my technical analysis chops by saying Black Terry does a Muay Thai clinch knees to Demus, which knocks Demus down. Demus tries a blast double, but Terry stuffs the takedown and manages to apply pressure, rolling Demus on his back into side control. Imagine what I just said in the sloppiest way possible.
Yeah.
And it's accurate. They get back to the ring, and Demus does an absolutely cool backbreaker onto Terry. Um, and then Black Terry with shades of John Jones stomps on Demus's kneecap.
By the way, Terry bleeding now.
Yes. Yeah. Just gushing after
All over
the
his forehead.
yeah. Shit's awesome. Absurd flapjack by Demus into a Rings of Saturn.
Yeah.
I love that
It looks very good. And like it's
submission.
like a very pro wrestling submission.
Mhm. But I imagine it still sucks to be put in.
Oh yeah.
Black Terry hits the laziest spine buster I've ever seen into the worst Texas Cloverleaf I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not blaming him, it's just, Um After that, shades of Tony Ferguson as Dame Moose ankle picks Black Terry and then
He
does a
does in
Golem
fact.
splash.
Yes, he does in fact do an ankle pick.
Shut up before I ankle pick you. Um does it a Golem splash for a 2, and then Demus does a Mother's Milk from the back
Yeah.
and gets a tap for the win. Fun little brawl. And then
Oh yeah.
afterwards, Demus starts cutting a little promo.
It's one of those it's one of those
I hear you.
uh things where it's like very much the atmosphere
Mm,
adds like it makes the match like from like a regular like solid ass match to just effortless fun.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe match. You just kind of have to. It. The appeal of it is how chaotic and brawly it is. It's very enjoyable.
And then the fact that it takes place in a fucking parking garage, basically.
It's very cool.
I want more matches in junkyards, parking garages, those outdoor
Anywhere.
matches that Nick Gage would have in Zandig.
There's one that I'm thinking of where it's Black Terry versus not Black Terry. Terry Funk versus Stan Hansen, and for some reason they're next to like a river.
Yeah.
And Terry Funk wins by just throwing Stan Hansen into the river and saying, quote, "That's it, he's dead."
Yeah. He just drowned him.
He just drowned him, even though he just kind of threw Stan Hansen in a river.
Drowned him like unwanted kittens.
It is funny that Stan Hansen can't. Wow, that's crazy. I like the idea of Stan Hansen not being able to swim.
Yeah.
So he's like fuck. Like how open world games where you can't swim, so you just drown instantly.
Yeah. Like the first Assassin's Creed.
Or like John Marston in Red Dead Redemption. Just instantly dies in water.
There's a very specific picture of Stan Hansen I'm thinking about right now of him on a boat looking majestic. I'll have to insert
Oh
this
yeah.
here.
Yeah. That's a good image. I like
There's
that
a
one.
bunch of just random like glamour shots of Stan Hansen that exist.
And Vader, where Vader's
Yeah.
at like Tokyo Disney World, and he's just
Mhm.
like doing a big flex taunt.
It's pretty sick.
And he's wearing like a trucker hat. I think more gaijin need to take pictures like that when they're in
Yeah.
Japan.
Just random crazy shit.
The closest we've gotten is who's the guy that teams with Timothy Thatcher and Noah and they eat chicken?
Oh, Saxon Huxley.
Yeah, Saxton Huxley. That's the eating the chicken bit is like the closest we get to that.
Well, it's great in that case because it feels very like old, like Territories Maniac. Because I think the Bruiser Brody thing has been tried so many times, but I think a lot of guys want to take the aesthetic, but not the mania of him. And I don't even mean the kind of mania that he brought is like backstage, but just like he had rabies. Like that, they don't quite have the rabies type energy.
The people that pull it off the best is like Mad Dog. Mad Dog's the best at it because he just fucking he does. It's just a freak.
Because
Freak
it
7
feels
days
like
out of the week.
he will eat you. That's what it feels like.
It's great.
Here's that image of Stan Hansen in chat. I will put it up.
Oh,
What editing?
That's a man's man right there.
With I believe a box of Ritz crackers.
What is crackers? Ritz crackers.
Yeah, Ritz crackers.
Ritz crackers. He's hungry. I hear you.
Boys gotta eat.
Boys gotta eat. The man in the sea. But yeah, fun little match. Big fan.
So, how is your thoughts on Black Terry Evolved?
Black Terry, he's the goat at punching. He's super good at what he does, which is crowd brawling, and his grappling is a lot better than I thought it was. And he's just fun to watch. It's fun to watch Black Terry. I'm very sad of his passing. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm glad we could do another episode on the guy. He's awesome.
And hopefully, as more because this guy wrestled for approximately 4,000 years. So what I'm hoping is, over time, more Black Terry footage will become accessible. Since people love him, and I'm sure a lot of it is either basically only Lucha Blog has the footage, or it's on a VHS tape in like some guy's closet and he needs to rip it off the VHS.
Yeah, I imagine there is just one guy who has like a castle cornet of only Lucha.
Or like David Meltzer's like office type guy.
Oh, I did. We'll never find it then. Yeah, fun episode.
By the way, Dave Meltzer, hire me. I will go in there and I will find, like, he might have the Ark of the Covenant in there. We don't know.
Dave Meltzer, you should hire me because I'm a cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm just a chill dude. I don't know. But yeah.
Other than that, let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. I love hot dogs. I love sandwiches. I love horse.
Check
Not
back in
really.
for 2 to 3 years for our next episode.
Whenever we feel like it.
For the record, I just want to say it's my fault.
It is always this guy's fault.
I've been working a lot and training MMA,
What a
and dealing
mark.
with a personal financial incident. So, I have
What a
not had the
mark.
I'm not even gonna claim I haven't had the time. I just haven't had the motivation.
And this guy keeps on posting about this MMA bullcrap that nobody
Not a single person.
cares about. Even though those are like your highest grossing videos, we'll just ignore
Yeah,
that.
well, not that it makes me any money.
I mean, they get a lot of the views, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I wish those people would watch some of the book club. You hear me?
Book
You
club,
understand?
baby.
Watch the book club. Book club for life.
But
Let's fucking go.
I have some ideas for future episodes.
Ooh. Mysterious.
But other than that, I will bid the viewers adieu.
Adieu. Good night. Mwah. And good night. Bang.